every percent counts. 0.5%, 0.3%, 1%, it can be the verge of you failing a course. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Merlio back here. If you're new, thank you for tuning in. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back as well. God bless. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video. And if you wish, drop a comment and let me know your thoughts on this video. Today I'm just going to be talking about some study tips that I have acquired so far. Just a little bit of background here. I am currently in the second semester of my first year, studying engineering, and well, you know how that goes. It's not even gonna lie to you. It's hard. It's very hard. It's difficult. It's time consuming. It's soul soul sucking. It's really hard, but it's doable. It's doable with the rights. I want to say with the rights because there's not really a right thing. It's just depending on what works for you. Yeah, so basically I'm just gonna be giving you things I've learned so far, things that have changed in my study habits, and things that I'm trying to implement, and things that might help you. Disclaimer, most of these things are my experiences. It might not work for you, it might work for you. I'm glad if it works for you, and I'm sorry if it doesn't work for you. I'm just sharing my experience here. I would say from high school, my study definitely changed a lot. In high school, all I had to do was listen in class and come back to my house, watch a YouTube video, redo the thing, and I was good, you know? I did well in that sense. But in uni, first semester, tried that, did not go so well. So second semester started like changing a bit of stuff. And first things first, I want to say that get an iPad. Okay, so it's not compulsory. I just think that it's helpful for your back. If you're like me and you use a tote bag on your shoulder, it's definitely gonna save you the stress of like shoulder pain, back pain, and all of that. It's not compulsory. You can get a lightweight laptop while like buying your school supplies. Other than that, it's not compulsory, but it's very helpful. Yeah, so first things first, I want to say that have your own study notes. Okay, so basically, this is what I mean. I have my iPad for, oops, I have my iPad for everything the lecturer says. I take notes on my iPad, and then I have a notebook for everything I learned personally. Everything that's inside this book, I wrote. It's for my personal understanding, and it's written in my own words so that I understand it. So therefore, I can look at the professor's note, look at my own note, compare the two, see how I solved mine, see how he solved, or they, or them, or R solved theirs. Um, Compare it and see where my solution's lacking, what mistakes did I make, what can I do to catch up to the solution. So it's definitely a great comparison. So basically, it just translates to writing your things by yourself. I learned by writing, active recalling, stuffs like that. So it's very helpful in that sense. Number two, and I'm sure that you've heard this a lot, and it might not sound like a tip, but don't leave your stuff to last minute. It's gonna come back to bite you in the bottom. Trust me when I say the last week of school is usually very hectic. This is when the professors give you projects. This is when they give you labs. This is when they give you shit to do. Like, give you a lot of stuff to do in the final week. So you want to make sure that you have an idea of what's going on in that class before you leave for holidays and start exam. Because when you leave, you don't have anybody to talk to. You don't have anybody to answer your questions. Then respectfully, you are, yeah, that's not good. So basically, you want to make sure that you know what's going on, which leads to Never leave a subject more than 2 weeks. When I say that, I mean if you today I learned about projectile motion, yeah, for instance, and in 2 weeks' time, I would have made sure to look at that lecture on projectile motion because most lectures build on each other. So if you're not understanding the first two lectures going on, you're definitely going to be very confused. So you want to make sure to catch up as much as you can. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. I know it's not easy. I've said that a lot because it's really not easy, but you definitely want to have these good habits and they will save you. Another thing is that when you're in class, make sure that it's very easy to skip one class and never go to that class again. Yeah, so at least go to 75% of your lectures. Your lecturers will give you some sort of instances where some examples are going to appear in the exam. So you don't want to miss things like that. It's very important to go to your lectures. It's trivial, but it's helpful. Um, attend your lectures. Don't make an habit of skipping. Whew, it's really easy to skip here. Um, yeah, it's really easy to skip here. Another thing I would say is organize your stuff. If you have a heavy workload, you're doing 5 to 6 subjects per semester, invest in an organization note. You can even use your own personal note. You can use a notebook. I personally use Notion on my iPad. It's really easy to use. It's very helpful. It has columns for where you can put the name of what's due, the date of what's due, and the checkbox if you've done it. So these things will save you from forgetting an assignment is due. And one more very important tip is every percent counts. 0.5%, 0.3%, 1%, it can be the verge of you failing a course. I will give you a personal experience. I just recently took one course, and regularly the fail is 49, right? Before my engineering course, the fail is 59. So I got a 59 in that subject. All I needed was 1 mark to pass the subject. 1 mark. It's sorted out. I passed the subject now. But all I'm saying is every percent counts. If you really cannot do something, then that's fine. But if you have the chance to go over something and grab your percentage, please do it because final exams are usually where you either do good or do really bad. So if you do really bad, you want to make sure that you have great coursework that you've built on that's going to help you. So yeah, don't leave every percentage. Do it. It will help you. Um, it will help you pass your stuff. So yeah, that's another thing. I just want to say that these might not necessarily be like the most newest information you've heard, but I want you to always remember that this tiny trivial things can definitely contribute to the verge of you passing or failing a course. And I wish you the very best in whatever level of education you're at, be it high school, college, or university. It's tough out there. A lot of people are struggling. It's not only you. And also ask for help, please. Ask for help if you need help. Some of your professors are the nicest human beings you'll ever see. They want to do everything in their power to make you pass, while some of them are vice versa. In that sense, use your TAs. TAs are there for you. So don't give up, okay? Education is most of it is 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You're gonna look back and thank God for where you are right now. Um, my experience so far has been like a roller coaster. Second semester is usually the hardest, and I'm striving my very best to get to the finish line. And I hope that you will not give up because shit ain't easy, but we move, okay? We move. Yeah, so that's been what I have for you so far. If you have any suggestion, you can feel free to drop it in the comment section below and I will read it. I'll personally try to do that for myself and see if it works. And yeah, so once again, thank you for tuning in to my channel. Um, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share, and most importantly, I wish you good luck in whatever you're planning to pursue. And bye, guys.